Fisher, come. Come around. Buenas tardes. Otra vez, buenas tardes. Well, good evening and welcome to New York City's Cinco de Mayo celebration at Gracie's Mansion, hosted by Mayor Eric Adams. My name is Manuel Castro, and I am the Commissioner of the Mayor's Office of Immigrant Affairs. And while I am in charge of the well-being of the over 3 million immigrants in New York City, and I've been embraced by many communities over the last several months, I'm especially honored to be here today as the first Mexican-American commissioner to hold this role. Eso. So Cinco de Mayo is really a symbol of the perseverance despite all odds, despite all obstacles. It is really our David versus Goliath story. And this is why for immigrants, this is a especially important celebration for us. And it resonates because our communities here in the United States have faced so many challenges, and especially the last 2 years. I myself, as many of you know, I crossed the Mexico-US border when I was 5 years old. I grew up undocumented here in the city. And with other undocumented youths, I created the Dreamer movement. And since we've been fighting for our communities and for our families. And so this is a testament of what you can achieve in New York, that I can now stand here and be a commissioner for the city of New York. So I want to first and foremost thank Mayor Adams for his commitment to New Yorkers with my experience, for his commitment to immigrants by naming someone with my experience as commissioner. So thank you, Mayor Adams, for this opportunity and for your commitment to immigrants in New York. You'll see in this room a wide representation of the thriving Mexican community in New York City, from NYPD officers striving to keep our community safe, striving to have representation within the force, to deliberistas who have been so essential and have risked their lives throughout these years, to teachers, administrators, civic leaders, nonprofit leaders, all of whom over the last many years and the last many decades have grown this community. So I want to congratulate you and say thank you for being here. Un aplauso para ustedes. So again, thank you, Mayor Adams, for opening your doors and for your commitment for this community. And I want to say, and our community wants to say, Viva el alcalde, Mayor Adams. Que viva! Otra vez que se escucha, Viva el alcalde, Mayor Adams. Que viva! Que viva la comunidad mexicana en Nueva York. Otra vez, que viva la comunidad mexicana en Nueva York. Y que viva la ciudad de Nueva York. Que viva! So with that, I'm proud to welcome the Mayor of the City of New York, Mayor Eric Adams.
Oh, Commissioner, we have a full house. Oh, I want to know, you're translating for me, right?
I am translating for you.
Okay.
Yes, so you need to pause.
Because I want my words heard.
Okay.
I want my words heard.
Yo quiero que mis palabras se escuchen y queden dentro de ustedes.
I am not the mayor for the English speakers. I'm the mayor for every language spoken in this city.
No soy el alcalde. No soy el alcalde de las personas que hablan nada más inglés, soy el alcalde de toda la ciudad de Nueva York.
When I was campaigning, I was on the train one day.
Cuando yo estaba en campaña, un día estaba en el tren,
It was sometime in the month of May.
fue alrededor del mes de mayo,
And I sat across from a family from Mexico.
y me senté y frente a mí había una familia mexicana.
The mother was there with her baby
La madre estaba ahí con un bebé
that just graduated from school.
que se acababa de graduar de la escuela.
I looked at her.
Yo la vi,
I saw my mother.
yo vi mi madre en ella,
I saw the pride.
vi el orgullo,
I saw the hope.
vi la esperanza,
I saw the aspiration,
vi la aspiración,
the dream
el sueño
of one day
de que un día
having her baby
tendría su bebé,
going from a child
yendo de ser un niño
to hopefully becoming the mayor of the city.
y con esperanzas de que un día ese niño se convirtiera en el alcalde de la ciudad.
I went over to her
Me dirigí hacia ella
and I told her she reminded me of my mother.
y le dije, usted me recuerda a mi madre.
And if I become mayor,
Y yo me hice alcalde.
I am going to do everything possible
Yo haré todo lo posible si yo me hago alcalde,
to lift up the voices and concerns
a escuchar las voces y las preocupaciones
for all New Yorkers.
de todos los neoyorquinos.
I won't just say it, I will do it.
Yo no nomás voy a decir que lo haré.
That's why I appointed Commissioner Castro, a dreamer and the first Mexican to hold this position.
Es por eso que nominé al señor Castro como el primer soñador
And
para ser mi consejero.
we are going to have so many more firsts.
Y vamos a tener muchas más personas.
The first Latino to be the commissioner of the Department of Correction.
El primer latino en ser el comisionado del Departamento de Correccionales.
The first African American woman to be the police commissioner in the city of New York.
La primera mujer afroamericana en ser la primera mujer comisionada de la Policía de Nueva York.
You are going to see the continuation of those who are going to be the first to represent our city.
Ustedes van a ver la continuidad de todos ellos que serán los primeros representantes de nuestra ciudad.
I don't know your concerns if you're not at the table with me to address those concerns.
Yo no voy a saber sus preocupaciones si ustedes no están en la mesa conmigo para atender y hablar de esas preocupaciones.
Other people will talk about it. I'm going to be about it.
Otras personas van a hablar de eso, yo voy a tomar acción sobre eso.
In this room today, we have the leaders and council generals from Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Argentina, and of course, Mexico.
El día de hoy tenemos consejeros de Argentina, Colombia, Perú y por supuesto de México.
And for far too long, you were not in this house, the People House. We have not had a Cinco de Mayo celebration since 2008. So I say, welcome back.
No hemos tenido una celebración del 5 de mayo desde el 2008 Entonces quiero decirles bienvenidos de regreso.
And to my brother, my good friend, the Consul General of Mexico, Brother George, I cannot say how much I appreciate you so much.
Y el Cónsul General de México, Jorge, te aprecio mucho.
And we want to congratulate tonight's honorees, Francisco Puebla, who helped catch the subway shooter last month in Sunset Park.
Queremos dar un reconocimiento al señor Francisco Puebla, que ayudó a identificar a la persona que realizó el tiroteo en el tren Sunset Park.
And NYPD Detective Carlos Ramos.
Al detective Carlos Ramos.
And the deliveristas who keep us going and allow the city to function when everyone shut down, they stood up.
Y el movimiento de los deliveristas, que cuando la ciudad estuvo cerrada, ellos estuvieron entregando comida.
Cinco de Mayo is a celebration of courage in the face of adversity.
El 5 de mayo es una celebración de coraje y estar de frentes a la adversidad,
Against overwhelming odds,
en contra de todo lo que venga,
fighting for your independence,
peleando por su independencia,
fighting for self-determination,
peleando por determinación personal,
fighting to be included in your society.
peleando por ser incluidos en la sociedad a la que pertenecemos.
I say that to say that courage, that strength, that self-determination cannot be left in the 1800s. It must be what you do right here in America.
Ese coraje, todo este empeño no debe de permanecer en el 1800. Debe de estar presente en todo lo que hacen aquí en América.
It's a celebration of freedom and opportunities.
Una celebración de libertad y oportunidades
And it speaks to all of us.
y libertad de expresión para todos.
Every New Yorker and American came from somewhere.
Todo neoyorquino y todo americano vino de algún lugar.
So if someone states, you go back to your country, you say you will when they go back to theirs.
Cuando alguien les diga a ustedes, regresen a su país, ustedes deben de decir, sí lo haré en cuanto tú lo hagas.
You are on the front line to take us through these difficult times.
Ustedes son las líneas frontales para llevarnos, para presentar en estos tiempos difíciles.
New York City is Mexico City of America.
La ciudad de Nueva York es la ciudad de México en América.
And you are representative of the diversity of our great city.
Y ustedes son unos representantes de la diversidad en nuestra gran ciudad.
And so to my Mexican brothers and sisters,
Para mis hermanos mexicanos y mexicanas,
I want to thank you for not only what you did during COVID,
quiero agradecerles a todos no solo lo que hicieron durante COVID.
but somewhere out there is the mother I saw on the train.
En algún punto por ahí está la madre que yo vi en el tren.
I want to thank her for aligning me to my purpose as mayor.
Quiero agradecerle a ella por alinear mi propósito como alcalde.
And we will continue to move our city forward in the right direction.
Y vamos a mover la ciudad hacia adelante, a movernos todos hacia adelante en la dirección correcta.
And Council General, no matter how important this day is, there's an even more significant moment for this day.
No importa lo que signifique este día, pero lo importante es lo que significa este momento y el día de hoy.
It's Commissioner Castro's birthday. Happy birthday.
Es el cumpleaños del señor Castro.
So now I want to bring on my good friend, the Consul General of Mexico, to greet you, and he's a true representative of what is special about this city and what we have to offer. Consul General.
Quiero presentar ahora al Cónsul General de México, y lo que representa para esta ciudad.
Thank you, Major. Thank you so much. I wrote some notes, so if you allow me, I will read a brief statement that I work for you in this special date. It has been several years since we celebrate Cinco de Mayo in New York City. Thank you so much, Major Adams, for opening your house doors to the Mexican community living in Manhattan. Thank you so much. I'm most grateful to you, dear Major. Likewise, I extend my gratitude to Manuel Castro, by the way, his birthday, Commissioner for Immigrant Affairs, Edward Mermelstein, Commissioner for International Affairs as well, Fred Kreisman, Commissioner of Community Affairs, for your support and for being so close to the Mexican community. Thank you to all. Many thanks also to the government of the state of Puebla, Marta Ornelas, head of the tourism office, who is representing the governor, Miguel Barbosa. Where are you? Don't see you. Marta Laris, directora de la Casa Mi Casa es Puebla and Migrant Assistance Institute. Jaime Guzman of the Economic Affairs Office, thank you all for joining us today and for the partnership you've been helping us recently. I also want to express my deepest gratitude to all our partners who also made this possible. Mariachi Juvenil Tapatío, Álvaro Paulino. Álvaro, muchas gracias. Chef Rufino Colex de Jajaja Mexicana. Tequila Cuervo, muchas gracias, Tequila Cuervo. And Hans Backhoff de Monte Chanic. I want to thank the presence of my colleagues from CLACNY also. Thank you for coming. And the NYC Mexican community that gathered tonight. Muchas gracias por encontrarnos. When in 1862 the Mexican army defeated the French troops under the leadership, courage, and strategy of General Ignacio Zaragoza, it revealed the strength, the resilience, and passion that runs through our veins of every Mexican. It is the same persistency and passion that our people show in the streets every single day in New York City. General Zaragoza demonstrated the identity bond built between the Mexican, Latin, and American society in the States. And what a better place to see this example than in New York City. As Major Eric Adams opened the doors of his home today, New York has opened them to the whole community, where more than 80,000 Mexican migrants are from Puebla. That's why in Mexico we said whenever you're in New York, you are in Puebla, York. And even though the meaning of the Battle of Puebla varies within and outside Mexican borders, its essence is still the same. For us, as Mexicans, this date represents unity, identity, dignity, pride, strength, and better opportunities for the future. Cinco de Mayo is a reminder of the importance of preserving our cultural heritage. It has helped Americans of Latino background to maintain their traditions and not forget, never forget our roots. It has been vindicated the need to respect the different cultures that converge in the U.S., transcending the Hispanic community and reminding us what Mexicans and Americans are, a common community with shared goals that want to live in liberty, respecting the great richness of our cultural diversity. Cinco de Mayo helped prevent a Confederate victory in the Civil War. The triumph of Zaragoza in Puebla delayed the French invasion and gave Abraham Lincoln generals just enough time to win decisive Union victories. Although Lincoln and President Juarez came from different contexts, they both were struggling to unite opposing forces within their countries. Thanks to President Lincoln, the United States is not a divided federation. And thanks to President Juarez, Mexico is not a monarchy. Proudly, we can say together that with the will of the people, We are a democratic republics, United States of America and United States of Mexico. As the American saying goes, a friend in need is a friend indeed. That is the legacy of Lincoln and Juarez, a timely historical reminder for all of us on both sides of the border. By now, Mexico is the most important trading partner of the USA, and within 15 years or so, we're going to be the first minority in all the country. Thank you to everybody for joining us tonight in this significant celebration. And just like today, President Biden opened the White House to the Mexican community in D.C. Major Adams made the same. He opened the doors of this great house to the Mexican community in New York City. Many thanks, dear Major. And please remember that likewise, Mexico will also open its doors forever, to all the people with good faith that would like to visit us, and why not have some tequilas from time to time. We believe that working together, we're going to be stronger and better, and we're going to have a great future. For the benefit of our communities, feliz Cinco de Mayo. Muchas gracias. If you allow me, please, my dear friends, un happy birthday. Happy birthday, dear Manny. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Manny. Happy birthday to you. Es Mexican, es chocolate mexicano, ¿eh?
Gracias, Consul. And up next, I'd like to invite Commissioner Ed Mermelstein and Commissioner Fred Kreisman. Please join me. Both Commissioner Mermelstein and Commissioner Kreisman have been tremendous friends, colleagues, and so they'll be sharing a few words today. And well, first up, Commissioner Ed Mermelstein. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Castro, and happy birthday once again. My name is Edward Mermelstein. I'm the Commissioner of International Affairs for New York City. My team and I are very proud to be with you tonight to celebrate Cinco de Mayo and the 160th anniversary of the Battle of Puebla. I want to acknowledge the Consul General and the consular staff that are with us tonight. Thank you all for your collaboration. Thank you also to Consul General Islas and the Consulate of Mexico for their support of this event. My office serves as the link between New York City and the international community, including the Consular Corps and more than 70 trade commissions. We work daily to attract and retain business here and share globally the opportunities available in our cities. We also collaborate with the consulates to ensure that New York City agencies have access to resources as well as services for the consulates. I would like to join Mayor Adams, my fellow commissioners, and our entire administration in wishing everyone a wonderful Cinco de Mayo and acknowledging and celebrating the wonderful contributions of the Mexican and Mexican-American people in New York City and in the United States. Feliz Cinco de Mayo.
Good evening. Fred Kreisman, Commissioner of the Mayor's Community Affairs Unit. First of all, I just wanted to say good evening, and what an honor it is here to be back at Gracie Mansion to celebrate this wonderful Cinco de Mayo. Thank you, Mayor Adams, for recognizing the importance, the value of this community, and also the value and appreciation he has for this community by appointing the first Mexican commissioner, and the Commissioner Castro. We work closely on a regular basis to make sure that communities across the city are served and well represented, and the voice of the people are felt across all city agencies. So again, thank Mayor Adams for ensuring the diversity of the city is strong, it's recognized, and everyone is appreciated. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you for everyone attending. A happy Cinco de Mayo. Happy birthday, Manny.
Thank you. We have a couple of certificates that we would like to present to some of our community members today. But first of all, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of many of our incredible commissioners. Commissioner Gary Jenkins is here with us today from the Department of Social Services. Commissioner Jenkins, I want to make sure that the community gets to know all the commissioners and how meaningful this event it is for us today, and we want to be sure that we are working closely with the committee. Commissioner Idani Rodriguez is here with us today from the Department of Transportation. Commissioner Anabel Palma from the Commission of Human Rights. And Commissioner Sewell from the New York Department of NYPD. And I'm sure I'm missing a couple more commissioners, but I wanted to make sure that you all know how important this community and our immigrant Latino community is, that we're all here today. And so to present our first certificate to Detective Carlos Ramos from the NYPD Mexican Police Association, I'd like Commissioner Sewell to come and join me and Mayor Eric Adams.
You should read off what he did also.
Yeah. They want to have the family up.
Muy bien, Jessica.
Gracias. Otra vez nos vemos.
¿Una foto?
¿Una foto?
I feel a little bad. The other two are over there.
Ok, felicidades.
Gracias. Come on. Thank you.
Gracias, gracias. Unas palabritas que ya.
Buenas tardes. ¡Y que viva México! ¡Que viva Eric Adams! Este momento quiero tomar para decir unas palabras que quiero que toquen sus corazones y su alma y que carguen esas palabras para siempre. Nuestra comunidad, una comunidad mexicana en la ciudad de Nueva York, es como cualquier otra comunidad. Necesitamos el apoyo y tenemos que ayudarlos, ¿verdad? Para todos mis dreamers, no paren de pelear. Sí se puede y sí se puede que en Nueva York, con Eric Adams, con el Commissioner Castro, con todos, por favor, no pierdan la fe, sigan empujando. Este es su país también por igual. And if they tell you, go home, you tell them what? You guys go home. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
The next certificate will be presented to Francisco Puebla, one of our most recent heroes who identified the Sunset Park shooter recently. And we want to honor him today. Not only is he Mexicano, his last name is Puebla. So, por favor.
And, you know, we want to really acknowledge our amazing district attorney from the borough of the Bronx, DA, DA Darcel Clark. That's really a real partner around public safety. And I also see, speaking of the Bronx, come on, get into some of these pictures of our Bronx Borough President, Vanessa Gibson, is also here. You know, I just want to make sure, and I see our acting fire commissioner. I just saw her face in the office in here. Commissioner Kavanaugh, that's here in the back as well. You know, Eric Salgado, another one of our high leaders here. So I'm seeing your faces now popping up.
And for the final certificate, we'd like to welcome up Cesar Solano y Juan Solano from the NYC Delivery Food Movement, our deliveristas.
Good job, One of you speak on behalf of you.
Buenas tardes a todos. Voy a decir unas palabras en inglés porque sí trato de hablar inglés, ¿verdad? Igual que yo vine desde un poco de, bueno, les voy a contar un poco de mi historia, ¿verdad? La primera vez que yo vine a este país, cuando yo tenía como unos 14 años que yo tenía, fue algo bien difícil para mí, no poder agarrar un trabajo porque yo era prácticamente un niño, pero aún así he sido una persona luchadora y aquí estoy y voy a seguir luchando. Yo me fui para México después de los 3 años porque yo extrañaba a mis padres y yo quería verlos por lo menos unos cuantos días. Yo fui a México, me regresé por la necesidad que hay allá en donde yo soy del pueblo que se llama San José Agrícola, que pertenece a Atlisco, Puebla. Y gracias a Dios que yo pude echarle ganas y saqué adelante a mi padre y a mi madre, a mis hermanos. Yo vengo de una familia, como dicen, numerosa. Somos 9 hermanos y yo les ayudé a salir adelante porque yo soy el mayor de mis hermanos. Después regresé para acá y me decidí quedarme para acá en este país. Y desde entonces yo he sido un luchador y he estado aquí. Y voy a seguir luchando. Ahora tengo mi esposa, mis 2 hijos, y esa es mi razón para yo seguir adelante, para yo seguir luchando. Las cosas se dieron así, ahora soy un héroe, ¿verdad? Para todo Nueva York, gracias. Me tomo los créditos, ¿por qué no? Pero sí, yo reclamo algo mejor. Yo no quiero sí hay reconocimiento, yo los acepto, pero mi situación emigratoria no está tan buena. A pesar de los años que yo estoy aquí en este país, he sido una persona contribuyente en los impuestos, todo lo que concierne en mi territorio de trabajo, en mi territorio donde yo vivo, ahí estoy, y ahí he estado, y voy a estar. Yo le he echado ganas, muchas ganas, y prácticamente yo casi soy una persona de negocios, porque sí, yo he viajado a todos lugares de Estados Unidos, he ido a Boston, a Los Ángeles, Chicago, Las Vegas, por cuestión de mi trabajo, porque yo soy un comprador de la empresa donde yo trabajo. Soy el comprador y el manager de la tienda. Y muchas gracias a todos y gracias a Eric Adams por thank you, Eric Adams for the invitation and thank you very much.
Sí. Buenas tardes a todos. Ahora sí que estamos muy agradecidos nosotros a nombre del movimiento de los repartidores de comida de aquí de la ciudad de Nueva York. Somos repartidores que al día andamos, salimos con fuerzas. Creo que somos pueblos originarios y con orgullo lo digo aquí. Yo hablo tlapaneco, para todos ustedes estamos muy contentos con este reconocimiento que se nos ha dado a nosotros, porque nosotros estamos haciendo un trabajo voluntario, apoyando a otros compañeros en las calles, en los accidentes, en los robos, y pues hoy estamos muy contentos con el alcalde, con el cónsul general, que se nos hizo este gran reconocimiento. Muchas gracias, que pasen una bonita tarde a todos.
So to conclude the program, un viva fuerte para la comunidad mexicana en Nueva York. Otra vez, que viva. Que viva el alcalde Adams. Que viva los repartidores de comida. Que vivan los oficiales de la NYPD mexicanos. Y que viva Francisco Puebla. Que tengan bonita noche y disfruten. Gracias.
I thought I also saw Commissioner Palmer here as well. Let's get some birthday cake and some food.